Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I'm glad that you're here. Welcome to Aries reading for the rest of the month of February of 2022. Let me remind you that this is a general public reading, so some, none, or all of it may apply to your situation, so please just take what resonates and leave the rest. Also keep in mind that time is fluid and not linear, which means that for each individual person watching, this could have already happened, this could be happening right now, or this could happen in the future. Also keep in mind that everyone has free will to change any outcome of any reading at any time for any reason, because we all have free will. So, I hope y'all are doing well, Aries. Let's go ahead and get started. Holy Spirit, what does Aries and their cross watchers need to know for the rest of the month of February 2022? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. What does Aries and their cross watchers need to know for the rest of the month of February 2022? And this is for Aries in any placement in your chart or someone else's. Four of Wands, the Nine of Swords reversed, and the Lovers reversed. So, there's been a breakup and someone's celebrating. Abundant rewards for someone's hard work. Someone has released themselves from a burdensome relationship. They've released themselves from worry. They focused their thoughts on the outcome they desired. And they released their feelings of regret, guilt, worry, and remorse to their angels. The fourth house is in the upright. Unconditional love, safety, security, stability, dependability, and a peaceful home environment. The ninth house of Sagittarius is in the reverse because they've released their worry. They're utilizing the ninth house of Sagittarius continually. The ninth house of Sagittarius is about higher learning. It's about religion, spirituality, long-distance travel, expansion, philosophy, and psychology. And we have the Lovers reversed. Gemini energy in the reverse. And also the sixth house of Virgo is in the reverse. Someone has improved their sixth house and their fourth house, while someone else has taken a hit to their sixth house and their ninth house. The sixth house is the house of what you're responsible for doing every day, what you do every single day. It's about someone's reputation. Someone has lost their reputation, and their physical health is declining. Someone made choices from their heart, and they decided to drop a committed relationship here. It could have been a marriage because there was no love in this situation. Someone has made a choice to end a long-term relationship. They could have lived together. They could have been married. It wasn't a spiritual connection. And there was some public humiliation involved for one of the parties here. The party that got left behind. And the party that got left behind doesn't utilize their ninth house to their advantage. They don't believe in God. They don't have any positive spiritual practices. They don't go to counseling. They reject counseling. They reject philosophy. Someone has expanded while another person is restricted. The bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands in reverse. Someone's been blocked. There's no communication, blocked from opportunities. There is a loss of, there's no activity going on for the partner that got left. There's no sudden and immediate results happening. They're just stuck and stagnant. And there's no communication happening here, due to the 8th house of Scorpio in the reverse. Someone cheated on another person with multiple sex partners. They had secrets. They lied constantly. They refused to transform. They refused to change. And this other person was focused on the other person's money obsessively. And this other person had had enough. They released themselves from their burdensome situation. This burdensome marriage or partnership. They're done with it. They're celebrating. They're enjoying their abundant rewards for their hard work. They're full of unconditional love for themselves. They have safety, they have security, they have stability, and a peaceful home environment now. Because someone followed divine guidance here. Taurus energy. Someone was searching for the meaning in life here. They considered an alternative approach. And they're surrounding themselves with wise teachers or friends. They could have Leo somewhere in their chart as well. But if they don't have it in their natal planets, they might have it in one of their houses. This person took a risk for romance, children, pets, creativity, and matters of their heart. Shutting one person out. Because this person was a liar. The person that got left was a liar. They didn't have good good ideas. They allowed all the bumps in the road to hinder their progress, or they just didn't make any progress because they were the hindrance. And this other person that got left behind refused to clear up communication problems with others, having secrets and continuing to lie here. 6 of Cups reversed. Someone has inner child wounding. The person that got left behind, they're not embracing their inner child. They have not healed their inner child. They have childhood traumas that are unresolved. They're not making new friends. They're not rekindling relationships. There's no chance of reconciliation. And this situation could be involving children here. The 6th house of Virgo is in the reverse. We have 2 6s in the reverse. 6, 6. Sixth house of Virgo is in the reverse because this other party that got left behind, what they did every day was lie. They weren't dedicated to the partnership. They didn't do any work on the partnership. They weren't honest. They weren't in their integrity. This other person is publicly humiliated. Their reputation has been damaged and or ruined. And their physical health is declining because of all of their sexual activities, because of their lies, their secrets, and being overly focused on someone else's money. The person that left, they're focused on a positive new emotional experience elsewhere. Ace of Cups. Fulfilling romantic relationships. That's what this Taurus wants. They could have Taurus anywhere in their chart. Or Gemini. This Taurus wants a fulfilling romantic relationship. And they're getting deep and lasting insights. I'm getting that this is someone with Aries in high placements, sun, moon, or rising, and with Taurus somewhere else in their chart. Someone who is very loyal, dedicated, hardworking, a builder, someone who is just very stubborn on this choice. They're following their heart, and they want to make an emotional commitment elsewhere. Yep. Eight of Cups. This other person, potentially with Gemini in their chart, Scorpio in their chart. We have two eights as well. They got left behind. There is something better waiting for this Aries Taurus person, who could very well be an emperor here, because the emperor is Aries and Taurus energy. There is something better waiting for you. They know that. They're doing what they know is right for them. The Lovers in reverse is an unfair, unbalanced, ungrounded love. There's no unconditional love here. There was a lot of chaos and conflict. It was just a disingenuous connection, full of lies, secrets, and infidelity. This Aries Taurus person, they might have Scorpio in their chart too, and they're on this spiritual quest. They want true, unconditional love that is committed, dedicated, and loyal. They want a marriage that is loving, because divine guidance is the Hierophant, the high priest, a godly person, a God-fearing person. It's also about marriage and commitments. With the Four of Wands here too, this person wants to live in a stable, solid, peaceful home environment full of romance, children, pets, creativity, matters of the heart, and they want a brand new beginning in love and commitment and a peaceful home. They want a brand new positive emotional experience with someone else because this other person, they've given them multiple chances, and they just weren't able to be unconditionally loving. They weren't able to be loyal. They weren't able to be honest. And they weren't able to be open. But they had secrets. And this person got left behind. Two of Swords in the reverse. This Aries Taurus person who wants this new emotional committed experience to live with someone else, they've made their decision. This is past tense. They've already left this person. They made their decision. This is what they want. A peaceful, stable, solid home environment that is full of romance, children, passion, creativity, and they want this new beginning in love, a brand new emotional experience, a fulfilling romantic relationship. They're being provided with deep and lasting spiritual insights from the divine. They've broken their karmic cycles. They've lifted their opposing barriers, which was this other person. And this Aries Taurus person is in victory. In this deck, the Two of Swords is card 37. Breaks down to a 10. This person is doing the work, in the process of doing the work, and continues to do the work on themselves. They're very hardworking, they're very loyal, they're very dedicated, and they're very committed. They're improving their second house of Taurus as well. Self-value, self-worth, they're making money, they're abundant, they're increasing their possessions, and they feel good about themselves and their bodies. Please clarify the Four of Wands. All right, so a lot of cards came out, and it's not really clarifying the first pile anymore. So the Nine of Swords in reverse is clarified by the Justice in reverse. Someone is no longer worried. They've focused their thoughts on the outcome they've desired. They've released their feelings of guilt, regret, worry, regret, guilt, and remorse to their angels about this unjust relationship. This Justice in the reverse is a divorce. Divorce has already happened or it's in progress. But this other person with Gemini and Scorpio, and they're somewhere in their chart, they also have Libra in their chart as well. They're very unfair, ungrounded, and unbalanced. And they're receiving karma from the universe for the decisions that they've made. And the truth is being made known in court. And the innocence of this Aries Taurus person, possibly with Cancer in their chart as well, because we have the fourth house here as well. They might have Leo in their chart too. But anyhow, their innocence will be known in court. And this person's secrets of their infidelities and their lies and Any financial abuse they may have committed will be exposed in court. Divorce court. Child custody court. This person that got left behind, they deserve to get left behind. The universe had called for it. And the person that got left behind is in deep, massive karma here. In this deck, Justice's card 18 breaks down to another 9, 99. The end of a situation. It is over. Then we have the Fool here. Aries, Aquarius energy. We'll put that over here with this Four of Wands, divine guidance, the Hierophant, the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Swords reversed. Someone has made a decision. They have willpower, and they're very strong in their decision. Two cards of new beginnings here for this Aries Taurus person with Aquarius in their chart. They're taking that leap of faith into their new beginning in love. And they're being assisted with difficult and great undertakings by the angels right now. The difficult and great undertakings is the divorce, the child custody battle, and ignoring and leaving this person behind. Eight of Pentacles. This Aries Taurus person has done the work. They're continuing to do the work. They're gainfully employed. They're very abundant. They're very loyal. They're dedicated. They're very hardworking. They've worked very hard on themselves as well. They've transformed. And they want to regenerate a love connection elsewhere. Because the 8th house in the upright is about regeneration and transformation when it's in the positive. A new love situation here. This Aries Taurus person with Aquarius in their chart, possibly Scorpio. They've allowed God to teach them through this karmic marriage here that this was exactly what they didn't want. And they're making choices, healthy choices for themselves. And they've worked very hard on their 4th house to unconditionally love themselves, to work on their safety, their security, their stability, their dependability, and they did some hard work on moving so they could have a peaceful home environment. This Aries, Taurus, and Aquarius person has intellectual talent, and God is providing them knowledge rapidly. This is a student and a teacher, because all the greatest teachers are first and foremost students. You can't become a teacher unless you learn. This person's still learning, growing, and expanding. And transforming here. Clarifying the 9 of Swords in reverse, and this Justice in reverse is the Magician in the reverse. So, this person that they left behind, they have Gemini and Libra in their chart, both in the reverse. They were very unfair and unbalanced. They're getting karmic repercussions because they're a black magic spell worker. They've manipulated this person physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, financially. And it could be attempting to manipulate this other person legally as well. But it's all backfired in their face. Whenever you do negative spell work against somebody, whenever you manipulate others, you get karma for that, as we see with the Justice in reverse. So because of all of their manipulation on every level, they've lost this relationship. They've got left, and the divorce is pending. Or it's been finalized. Take it how it resonates for y'all. This person that's got left behind does not have spiritual wisdom. And their magic that they're doing is selfish, greedy. It comes from a very toxic and malicious place. And it's having no effect on this other person. Anymore. This other person is aware. This other person has lifted their vibrations. And they're done dealing with this other person. This person is not wise. They don't make good choices. '25 breaks down to a 7. 7th house of Libra in the reverse. It's a very unfair and unbalanced partnership marriage. It's over. Because this person was selfish and manipulative and self-centered and narcissistic. This person that got left behind is not generous. They're a taker. They always had their hand out. Please clarify the Lovers reversed, the Ace of Swords reversed, and the 8 of Cups. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Seven of Swords. Lying, theft, deception, and trickery. That is why they were left. They're a con artist. They know the difference between good and evil, and they don't care. They just do it anyway. And God is angry with this other person. They're getting God's wrath and the universal judgment. For how they handled this marriage, this partnership. In this deck, the 7 of Swords is card 66. That's an angel number. This other person here, the one that wants this new emotional experience that, with safety, security, stability, and a peaceful home environment with commitment, love, and marriage. They have spiritual gifts. They're balanced. This other person is not. The link will be in the description box below for the angel numbers index, as it always is. But we definitely see 99, 88, and 66. 666. In the reverse. There's no balance here. Balance is needed for this person that got left behind. 66 breaks down to a 12, the 12th house of Pisces. While this person in the upright that seeks love and commitment and is doing the work on themselves, and they're a very hard worker and they're very abundant, they're expanding their psychic abilities. They're very in tune with the divine. They hear from God and the angels and the Holy Spirit all the time, while this other person does not. This other person is very confused. And they project their delusion and their fantasies onto anybody that's willing to listen to them. This person that got left behind, they're acting on their unconscious. Unconsciously. They're speaking and acting unconsciously. While this other person is acting very consciously. They're very aware of their thoughts. And they're very spiritually aware as well, while this other person is not. 12 also breaks down to a 3, third house of Gemini. Gemini is very significant in this reading. This person that got left behind has Gemini in their chart somewhere. This other person may or may not have Gemini in their chart. Could be about siblings, short distance travel, friends, platforms, social media, and contracts. It's definitely about breaking a marriage contract. Siblings could be involved, friends could be involved negatively. Please clarify the Lovers reversed, the Ace of Swords reversed, the 8 of Cups, and the 7 of Swords. Thank you. 4 of Swords reversed. This person can't rest, they can't focus, they can't meditate on anything, but the only thing that they're focused on is new lies, new tricks, new cons, new ways to steal. They're having trouble sleeping. Their 4th house is in the reverse. This person that got left behind. Maybe they could even be homeless. There's no unconditional love. There's no safety. There's no stability. There's no dependability. And they're not in a peaceful home environment because this person is not in peace. As they refuse to heal. They refuse to transform and recover themselves in a positive way. This other person could have Cancer in their chart, as well as Leo in their chart, both in the reverse. This 41 breaks down to a 5. It's the 5th house of Leo. This is about romance, children, pets, creativity, matters of the heart, and risk-taking. This person was operating from their pride and ego. And they didn't give a single regard to their children, to romance, to pets, or anything. The whole time they've been lying, they've been cheating, they've been stealing. and they never regarded this marriage in any kind of a sacred way. This person is not in their mission or their north node. They're not following their destiny. They're a karmic. And they're not protected against slander because they are doing the slandering. This is a very evil, calculating, cold, cruel, vindictive, manipulative, narcissistic person. Please clarify the Eight of Wands reversed and the Six of Cups reversed. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Eight of Wands reversed and the Six of Cups reversed. Three of Swords. Because of all of the heartbreak that they have caused, it has left this other person brokenhearted. Because they refuse to submit to love. They refuse to be submissive. They refuse to cure their mental illness, physical illness, sexual illness, whatever. Financial illness. I mean, they're just sick on all levels, and they refuse to cure themselves. Got the third house of Gemini again. In this deck, it's card 39, breaks down to another 12. It's 12th house of Pisces. This Aries, Aquarius, Taurus person could have Scorpio, Pisces, and Gemini in their chart as well. And this person that has left this other person behind, they could be the masculine, the father, taking charge. Because in this deck it says influences paternal love. So this could very well be a father acting in the best interest of himself and his children. And the person that is doing the work, that wants this new beginning in love and marriage and a new peaceful home environment with someone else. They've been given long life. They've been healed. While this person that got left behind is not healing, and their life is being cut short as long as they continue to act in the way that they have been. Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords is in the upright, so it's not this person that's got left behind. This could be the person that's left. Queen of Swords creates boundaries. But this Queen of Swords could be someone else. Please clarify this Queen of Swords. What's this Queen of Swords doing? This Gemini, this Libra, this Aquarius. Please tell me about the Queen of Swords. Yep, this is someone else. Queen of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the upright. Someone who has boundaries, someone who is intelligent, professional, hardworking. Someone who is consecrated to God. Someone who is a high priest or a high priestess. Could be a preacher. Could be a spiritual practitioner. Could be both of those things. But this other person can acquire the treasures of heaven and earth. This Queen of Swords is an earth angel. They're very balanced. They're very patient. They're very temperate. There's going to be reconciliation with this Queen of Swords here. That's who this person wants to have a brand new beginning in love with. Someone with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and Sagittarius in their chart. Potentially Scorpio as well. A very loyal Scorpio, not a secretive, manipulative Scorpio. Someone who is transformed. This Aries, Aquarius, Taurus person wants to reconcile with someone with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Scorpio in their chart. And they wish to regain the favor of this person because this masculine person has offended this Queen of Swords. This is a masculine energy that has left. Both of these people have transformed themselves and their lives. Perfect balancing of energies here. That's who this divine masculine wants a commitment with. And we'll call him the divine masculine because we have Aries and Taurus and Aquarius here on the board. Aries and Taurus is the emperor, the divine masculine. And this person is following divine guidance. So this is the divine masculine. But this person is blocked and that they're heartbroken and they're not being reconciled with. They're in the Seven of Cups energy. They're very confused. They don't have clarity. They could be drinking a lot. They probably do. And then the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse is at the top of the deck. A divorce. Someone who has squandered the marriage money. Someone who has not done the inner and the outer work on themselves, this person that got left behind. They don't have a job. And they're not protected against disasters because this other person that got left behind is a walking disaster. $47 breaks down to an 11. This person that got left behind, they have no goals, they have no dreams, they have no aspirations. They don't have faith, hope, love, healing. And they're not in service of others. They don't care about anyone else. They're lazy. They don't do anything for themselves, let alone anyone else. Not anything positive anyway. 36 breaks down to a 9 in the reverse. They're an enemy of God. They do not meditate. They do not go to counseling. This person plays the victim and thinks they're perfect, and they're far from it. This person is not in their North Node. They're not in their divine mission. They're lying, they're cheating, they're stealing. They make bad choices. They don't make choices from their heart space. They make choices based on money, greed, sex, power. And we have the World in reverse. This is a very karmic person who doesn't wrap up their karmic cycles. They don't successfully complete their cycles, and they've achieved nothing. Because 65 is another 11 in the reverse. They've achieved nothing positive in their lives. They've done nothing with their life. They squandered their lives. And this masculine that has left this karmic feminine behind, they've successfully wrapped up their karmic cycles. This divine masculine has been given the fountain of wisdom, and they've been given success in all their ventures, while this karmic feminine has been left behind, and they have no success and no wisdom, no goals, no dreams, no aspirations, and no achievements. They're very unhealed. They have no faith. They're just damaged. This karmic feminine just got bad news. Page of Wands reversed. And they're not happy about it. Why did they get bad news? Because they put this masculine in a third-party situation, continually, constantly. 10 of Pentacles reversed again. Squandered the family money. And this is a divorce in progress, or the divorce has already happened, which is justice in the upright. This is what the universe wants. Karmic justice. And this karmic feminine is being blocked. 7 of Wands. From all apologies, advances, offers of friendship, offers of reconciliation, they're just blocked. The Lovers reversed again. Because they were not fair in this connection. This was not an unconditionally loving partnership. It was all about power and manipulation. World in reverse. Not wrapping up karmic cycles. Leaving karmic cycles open. Not learning their karmic lessons. Another card of karma. This person that got this karmic feminine that got left behind. Well, they could be masculine or feminine, but they're in poverty. Sagittarius here. They're having so much bad luck. People were turning against them. Their reputation is ruined. Their physical health is down the toilet. They're not working. They're not doing anything to help themselves. Please clarify this Queen of Swords and Temperance. Who's this Queen of Swords in this Temperance energy? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. The Moon in reverse. Someone who doesn't have any secrets. Someone who has dealt with their subconscious and their unconscious, and everything's come to the surface. They've faced their fears and they've grown stronger. They could have Cancer in their chart somewhere, but this is someone who is not restricted by their fears or their subconscious or lies or secrets or illusions or anything, because they don't exist with this person. This is a very trustworthy person, this Queen of Swords, with Sagittarius in their chart. We have the Five of Wands reversed, the King of Pentacles reversed, and the Three of Swords. So this King of Pentacles is in the reverse because they are no longer financially contributing to this karmic feminine anymore. And also because they're pulled out their commitment as well to this karmic feminine. And they're paying for this divorce. So this King of Pentacles, they want nothing to do with this karmic feminine. They've released themselves from the chaos, the conflict, the competition, and the jealousy of the karmic feminine. And we have the Three of Swords here. This King of Pentacles in reverse is heartbroken over the situation. The King of... This masculine wants brand new love. Ace of Cups twice. A brand new emotional, fulfilling emotional experience. This Queen of Swords and Temperance in the upright. They want a balanced and reciprocal, mutual love. 50-50 on the clock. The link will be in the description box below for the Angel Numbers Index. This karmic feminine is definitely still unwilling to change, still wanting to save this tower from falling, and they're very trapped now. Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially, and legally. They have no options. They're trapped in their belief systems because this person is a Knight of Wands reversed. They're sexually promiscuous. They're angry, they're jealous, they're vindictive. They can't control their impulses. They're very hateful. Five of Swords. They want to win at all costs. Playing mind games, manipulating. Low vibrational energy here. They're being called to surrender their childish ways. They're being, this karmic feminine is being called to surrender the control that they think that they have over this marriage, because there is no control. They're to let this tower fall. Whether they listen or not is up to them. They're being called to have patience, to mentally and emotionally ground themselves, get themselves together here, temper their emotions. But I've done many readings on my channel for the karmic feminine. I've given them all of the information that they needed to be peaceful, to be patient, to balance themselves out. And they still refuse to change. This Queen of Swords, who is an earth angel, is also a Queen of Cups. They have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio anywhere in their chart. They're very loving, very psychic, they're very compassionate. They're a nurturing mother. It could be a divorced woman with the Queen of Swords here. They have boundaries. They're intelligent. They don't take anybody's shit, but they're very patient. They're very grounded. They're very balanced. They can transmute negative energies and keep themselves stable mentally and emotionally with the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Swords is thoughts and communication. They're very balanced with their thoughts, their communication, and with their feelings. And that's who this masculine energy wants this brand new beginning in love with. Because they feel a very deep emotional connection with this other person. We have the Ace of Cups twice. We have the Temperance twice. Perhaps this masculine and this new feminine both have Sagittarius in their chart. And they're both earth angels. Or one or the other could have multiple placements of Sagittarius in their chart. And they're just very peaceful. They're very stable. They're very compassionate. They manage their thoughts and emotions very well. This is a perfect blending of energies together. Whereas this karmic that they've left behind, that was anything but. I'm just going to go ahead and end the reading here. There's a lot of information here. There's a lot of signs here. There's a lot here. What is the final guidance for Aries and their cross watchers? We have a ruse, which come out in the reverse, and one you in the upright. A ruse. This karmic feminine does not have any power. No willpower, no staying power, no perseverance, and no courage. An imposing and threatening bull is stuck and trapped. This person is very powerless. This karmic feminine. This karmic feminine doesn't have energy to draw upon in times of need. This karmic feminine is incapable of undertaking a lot of work and unable to handle responsibilities because responsibilities and work overwhelm this karmic feminine. The burdens and activities that require a great expenditure of physical energy scares this karmic feminine. And this karmic feminine does not experience burdens and activities as a valuable outlet because they are a burden. They expend all of their energy in being a burden. And this karmic feminine does not know how to dedicate themselves with generosity. They're not generous. They're not giving. All they want to do is take from others. Use and abuse and oppress and enslave others. Period. This karmic feminine loves to abuse their power. Flex virile strength when they don't have it. And their anger is very destructive. Let's reflect on our aggression. Are we able to keep it under control? This karmic feminine is not able to do that. I don't even think that they care to keep their anger under control and their aggression. Their anger and their aggression acts destructively for this karmic feminine. And they have no idea how to harness their anger and aggression to use it in a good way. This person isn't healing at all. They're not persevering. While on the other hand, there is a joyous bond here about to come into union. if it hasn't already. One yo is linked to union, the couple, and serenity in the family. We have home, marriage, love, work, patience, temperance, love, reciprocity, gifts, generosity, and balance over here. And we have all kinds of bullshit over here. A man and a woman are holding hands. They are bearers of complementary values, and together are able to build something that they could not on their own, because each one has something the other is missing. This is very well a twin flame or a deep soulmate connection. A union that is being encouraged and has been ordained by the universe and by God. That has either happened or about to happen. Because what one of these people is strong in, the other person is weak in, and vice versa. They help each other. They're very complementary. These two people are meant for each other. This person that got left by this masculine was definitely not meant for them. The essence of the card is the importance of having solid and sincere bonds. Furthermore, Wanyo speaks to us of traditions and roots. It is important to have a place to return to, a physical place, and the love of our family. And we have all of that over here. What do roots represent for us? Are we perhaps too attached to our childhood and the past? Well, these two people aren't, but this karmic feminine, 6 of Pentacles in reverse, or the 6 of Cups reverse, sorry. They're still attached to their past very negatively, and they have not healed from it. Are our memories a resource capable of regenerating and helping us in times of need? That's what's happening over here. It's coming into fruition if it hasn't already. Wanyo helps to have greater balance in our love and family relationships. We have 2 cards of balance in 2 different decks. 2 different balanced people coming together. This is a very loving and solid union here. And that's exactly what God and the universe has ordained. All of this. The karmic feminine getting left behind. Because the karmic feminine has other lessons to learn. They're learning that they can't cast spells on people. They're learning that they can't be codependent and enslave another person to work and give them money and pay their way through life. The universe is trying to teach this karmic feminine that they need to be financially, emotionally, mentally, legally, and physically independent. So that's what I have for you for today, for the rest of the month rather, for Aries and cross watchers. Thank y'all so much for your support of my channel and all the ways that you do. I truly and genuinely appreciate everyone's support, however you do it. Deeply appreciative. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your month, and I'll talk to y'all soon.